fall in my hands on my watch. Because he thought that was gone. Wow. I never even paid that any attention. He thought that was gone.
Chapter 4.
See ye, therefore, my children, the end of the good man. Be followers of his compassion, therefore, with a good mind, that ye also may wear crowns of glory.
I want my crown of glory. I want to follow the good man. I want to follow the man that's following Christ. Come on.
For the good man has not a dark eye, for he showeth mercy to all men, even though they be sinners.
Yeah, so what? They sinners. You better show mercy and kindness to all men.
That's your job.
Scriptures say, strive to make peace with all men. Be at peace with all men. Come on, bro.
And though they devise with evil intent concerning him, by doing good he overcometh evil, being shielded by the Most High God our power, and he loves the righteous as his own soul. If anyone is glorified, he envieth him not. If anyone is enriched, he is not jealous. If anyone is valiant, he praiseth him. The virtuous man he laudeth. On the poor man he hath mercy. On the weak he hath compassion. Unto the Most High he singeth praises.
You better sing praise to the Most High. All praises to the Most High God higher.
As for him who hath the fear of the Most High, he protects him as with a shield. Him that loves the Most High, he helps him that rejected the Most High. Him that rejected the Most High. Well, okay. So for him that loveth the Most High, he helpeth.
Brothers and sisters, the scripture, the prophet just read, him that feareth the Most High. What? He
helps him.
He helps him. He protected him.
Oh, fear? You said fear? It said he protected him with a shield.
He protected him with a shield. Here's your fear. You in the car, you 15, and you in the car with 3 other guys, and they all 20 and older. Somebody's got a gun in the car. They're about to do something. You fear the Most High. Say, you know what? I have to get up out of here, man. I got to go. You know what? I got something to do. My mom's calling me. You get out of the car. Him that fears the Most High is protected with his shield. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and in the end, he will not depart from it. It's important how we train our children. And the principles of life is only in this book. Only with the scriptures. You don't know what is sin unless you know what the Bible tells you what sin is. What's good? What's good? I mean, no, I was just saying. That wasn't my testimony, problem. I'm just saying. I'll bring down an example of fear. How you show your fear of the Most High. You want to do right. That person knew to do right. I gotta get out of here. I know this person got a gun. You liable to do something. Let me out.
And even if they don't get out, the Most High some kind of way covers you. Where who knows what the outcome would have been for them, but it wasn't for you.
All right.
He protects him with a shield. Him that loveth the Most High God, he helps. And him that rejecteth the Most High, he admonishes and turneth back. And him that hath the grace of a good spirit, he loveth as his own soul.
Now, what does that mean, Prophet? Right there? Him that rejecteth what?
Him that rejects the Most High, he admonishes and turns back. And admonishes, he instructs him to do the right thing and turns back. But he also turns away from them.
Exactly.
He'll scold them. Right. He admonishes you. He scolds you, gives you. He's still trying to let you know that you did wrong. So it's something that might come to you, and then he turns back, turns away from you. If you reject him, it's just like it's the opposite of you resist the adversary, he'll flee. But if you reject and resist the Most High, how can he stand in your presence and bless you?
Exactly.
You resist him, he can't come near you.
Quit telling me I got free will. Free will gonna mess you up. Free will messed up Adam and Eve. Free will messed up Saul. All right. Free will messed up Henry down the street. Do what the Most High say. Christ had free will. He said, you know what? Follow not my will, but your will be done. We have to understand that we were created by the Most High, and we're here to do a purpose for Him.
Okay.
Go ahead, Papa. What you got?
Oh, I was thinking about the song that we intro with. they know who we are. If you go on YouTube and you look for that, as we suggested that you do, you'll see the video. And the first slide picture that they have is a group of people, our people, the Jamaicans, standing up, and they're saying in people, it's a long list of names. Black cloth is surrounding a group of people. There's a long list of names, and the title over the name says "People Killed by Law Enforcement." And I was like, whoa. But we won't keep the law. And you won't keep the Most High's laws. And that's really why you're dying. It's not the fact that because you just talked about if you fear the Most High and keep his commandments, he has a shield that will protect you. You would have had protection. You wouldn't have had this thing sitting up saying killed by law enforcement. You kind of are killed by law enforcement.
The prophet gave that to me. Because we're lawless people, according to God's law, not man's law. Not man's law. Because we're lawless people, our people are suffering the curses. We getting killed. Right.
You think you're being killed by the police, but you really being taken out by him that rejected the Most High, he admonisheth and turneth back.
And turneth back. His hand of mercy and grace is off of you. Okay, you gonna do your own thing. You go into trouble. You go lose this physical form. You go give it to ghosts. Because you disobedient. You won't keep my law. If you keep God's law, you naturally keep the laws of the land.
Absolutely.
Naturally. Okay? All right? Come on, prophet.
And him that hath the grace of a good spirit, he loveth as his own soul.
Prophets, that's where I want to be. I want to have the grace of a good spirit. I want the Most High love as his own soul.
Yep, to love me as his own soul. And obviously this is also can be a description. When we think about Benjamin, we have to think about David. You know, when we think about Benjamin, we have to think about Jonathan and we have to think about David. And we know that one of the verses that we all know that the Most High said that he was a man after his own heart.
After his own heart.
And so this is the closest reference we've come to in his own soul. That we see that I'm sure that this is something that was that David had in his spirit. A grace of a good spirit. He loveth as his own soul. If therefore, we're in chapter 5, if therefore ye also have a good mind, then will both wicked men be at peace with you, and the profligate will reverence you and turn unto good. And the covetous will not only cease from their inordinate desire, but even give the objects of their covetousness to them that are afflicted.
Isn't that something?
Men will give into your bosom.
Right.
If ye do well, even the unclean spirits will flee from you.
That's what we want. Do well, the unclean spirits will flee from you.
And the beasts will dread you. For where there is reverence for good works and light in the mind, even darkness fleeth away from him. For if anyone does violence to a holy man, he repenteth. For the holy man is merciful to his reviler, and holdeth his peace. And if anyone betrayeth a righteous man, the righteous man prayeth. Though for a little he be humbled, yet not long after he appeareth far more glorious, as was Joseph, my brother. Yet not long after the very one that you were boasting or have betrayed will appear far more glorious.
Joseph appeared more. They didn't know Joseph was.
He went from jail to the
high ruler.
Yeah. Of two, loved by two nations.
Isn't that something?
Loved by two nations. The one who came against him, just like it's reading right here, it's like he reading Joseph. He's taking notes from his brother. He pretty much tells you that, as was Joseph, my brother. The inclination of a good man is not in the power of the deceit of the spirit of Beliar. So
read that again.
The inclination of the good man is not in the power of the deceit of the spirit of Beliar. For the angel of peace guideth his soul, and he gazeth not passionately upon corruptible things, nor gathereth together riches through a desire of pleasure.
That's a thing. That's a theme right now, because you got pleasure in this thing. You go gather up these riches on the earth. think you getting something.
Yeah, we've been told that, you've been led astray.
Corruptible things.
Something that's going to be a pile of manure in a blink of an eye. You gathering and thinking you have something and lording it over other people. Continuing, he delighteth not in pleasure. He grieveth for not his neighbor. He satteth not himself with luxuries. He erreth not in the uplifting of the eyes. The Most High is his portion. The good inclination receiveth not glory nor dishonor from men, and it knoweth not any guile or lie or fighting or reviling. For the Most High dwelleth in him and lighteth up his soul, and he rejoiceth towards all men always. The good mind hath not two tongues, and has not two tongues of blessing and of cursing, of contumely and of honor, of sorrow and of joy, of quietness and of confusion, of hypocrisy and of truth, of poverty and of wealth. But it hath one disposition, uncorrupt and pure, concerning all men. It hath no double sight nor double hearing. For in everything which he does or speaks or sees, he knows that the Most High looks on his soul. And he cleanseth his mind that he may not be condemned by men as well as by the Most High God our power. And in like manner, the works of Beliar are twofold, and there is no singleness in them.
And there's no what?
No singleness in them.
Who told to be a single-minded? A singleness?
The Most High said.
And then the prophet said, didn't Gad say that?
Was it Gad say? One of the patriarchs, you mean?
One of the patriarchs said that. Be of singleness. You double-minded. Christ said, you look, you can't be lukewarm. Blessing and cursing should not come out of the same mouth.
He gave a whole list how people try to be one way at this with these people and another way with another set of people. You need to be one way and walk in such a way that you know that the Most High is looking on your soul.
That's a lesson to learn, Brother Caleb. That's a lesson to learn, Sister Yashika. That's a lesson to learn, world. That's a lesson to learn, anyone following behind Christ and holding up the name of Bahia. Be a child of the Most High and be that only. Be committed to him. I have to be committed to him. I can't be everything for everybody.
Absolutely. We're in a and the adversary, he's such a tricky little sly thing. He's always has videos in front of us. And I always use the illustration of my life as a video. And a recording can be played back, and it will be played back. And according to Matthew 12:36, it's going to be played back because you'll give account for every word that you say, every idle word that you say. So when we look here and we see Benjamin saying he knows the single-minded individual, the one who has the right proper disposition, he knows that the Most High looks on his soul. I always consider that when I hear that scripture that we're going to give account for every idle word that we speak. I always note that the angel is writing down every word that we say, and that video is being made right now, every single moment of your everything. Sometimes people live as though the Most High cannot see them.
Right.
But he does.
Right.
He sees you. And he cleanses his mind that he may not be condemned by men as well as
cleanse your mind. Cleanse your mind. Cleanse your mind. Quit allowing the pollutants to come in. The outside influences. The thing that's not like the Most High. That which is wicked, get it away from thee. Whatever it is. You got to guard your spirit. One of the people I work with asked me, is tattoos evil? I say yes. It's your body. Ultimately, the Most High is not going to send lightning down to stop you from getting a tattoo. But it's your body. The word said, don't make a mark on your body. Protect your temple.
That's right.
You're defiling it. First of all, you're putting poisons on your body with that ink.
And organ goes into your bloodstream. Your skin is an organ, so you literally just might as well just dump the cancer right on in it.
The Most High say don't do it. That's why I'm not doing it. But you know what? I didn't have a passion to want to mark my body up anyway. Some people have a passion to want to do that. I didn't have that.
We weren't tempted as much, and I think in our day and age as that it has been marketed to the cultures today.
Exactly. That's something. That's the ways of the heathen. That's what that is. But you know what, prophets? Like we just said, that was never